Ponzi schemes, like insidious financial hurricanes, sweep through societies, leaving widespread devastation in their wake. Sergei Mavrodi's empire, originating in Russia, defied boundaries, and its impact reached far beyond the confines of a single nation. MMM's nefarious influence stretched across continents, ensnaring unsuspecting victims in a web of deceit. The scheme targeted developing nations mostly in Asia and Africa. India, Nigeria, China, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, and South Africa found themselves entangled in the intricate threads of MMM's financial illusion. Promising monthly returns of 30% and draped in the cloak of a global fund of mutual aid, Mavrodi's MMM sought fresh pastures to exploit. The MMM phenomenon became a global spectacle, a cautionary tale of avarice unchecked and the gullibility that transcended borders. The financial toll was staggering, causing irreparable damage to economies and countless lives. An estimated 25 to 30 million people globally fell victim to the MMM scheme, emphasizing the magnitude of this international financial disaster. Join us as we unravel the intricate global footprint of MMM, delving into Sergei Mavrodi's financial escapade, from Russia to the far reaches of developing nations, and witness how the MMM enigma left an enduring imprint on the world's financial stage. In the bustling heart of Moscow, the year 1955 marked the arrival of a brilliant mind destined to weave a tale of mathematical prowess and financial intrigue. Sergei Mavrodi, born into the fabric of a modest Soviet middle-class family, carried the heritage of his half-Greek, half-Ukrainian father, imprinting upon him the distinctive surname Mavrodi. Early on, Sergei's mathematical brilliance shone, winning competitions and even leading lessons on behalf of his teachers. Beneath this facade of brilliance, Sergei was an introvert, finding solace in the world of numbers and solitude. Completing his schooling, he ventured into the corridors of the Moscow Institute of Electronic Engineering, graduating in 1978 with a specialization in artificial intelligence. Transitioning from weaving code as a programmer to navigating the realms of audio and video recordings, Sergei's life took an unforeseen turn when he delved into the financial realm. In 1989, alongside his brother Vyacheslav Mavrodi and sister Olga Melnikova, Sergei birthed MMM, destined to etch its name into financial history as one of the grandest Ponzi schemes ever devised. The journey of MMM began with importing computers, a lucrative venture post-Soviet Union collapse. However, accusations of tax evasion in 1992 thrust the company into financial turmoil. Undeterred, Sergei steered toward the financial sector, attempting to offer American stocks to Russian investors and creating MMM Invest, yet success eluded them. Within the labyrinth of Sergei's mind, a new venture took root in 1992, the corporative society MMM, engaging in computer supply. The brand gained recognition when Sergei, in a stroke of marketing genius, gifted Moscow residents a day of free metro travel, capturing the public's imagination. The pivotal moment materialized in February 1994 when MMM birthed a unique ticket system, allowing prices to double monthly in a captivating financial dance. As MMM commercials saturated central TV channels, the government remained passive. However, a few months later, with over 10 million Russians entrapped by tickets, did the state perceive MMM as a formidable rival. Sergei faced charges of tax evasion, leading to the government's shutdown of MMM in 1994. Amidst this tumultuous period, the Ponzi scheme Sergei crafted exploded, generating millions of dollars per day. In a 2012 interview, Sergei revealed making $50 million in a single day. The scheme gained global traction, inspiring similar companies worldwide, some promising astonishing returns of 30,000%. While such schemes were illegal elsewhere, Russia lacked laws prohibiting them at the time, contributing to their legality. Undeterred by legal storms, Sergei navigated toward the political horizon, collecting signatures for a State Duma candidacy, which is the lower house of the Federal Assembly of Russia. Even from the confines of prison. In an unexpected twist, Sergei ascended to the Duma in 1994, utilizing parliamentary immunity as his shield. However, this political sojourn was short-lived, ending in 1995 amidst accusations of illicit business activities. Post-parliament, the labyrinth of investigations circled Sergei once again, casting him onto an international wanted list. Evading the pursuit for over 5 years, Sergei's fugitive saga concluded in 2003 with an arrest in Moscow. The prosecution's claim of $110 million in damages collided with Sergei's defense of developmental spending. In 2007, Mavrodi was convicted for fraud and sentenced to 4.5 years in prison in Russia. In the aftermath of his release from prison, Sergei Mavrodi, undeterred by his previous failures, plunged once again into the world of financial deception. With a new venture named MMM 2011, he pitched it as a mutual aid fund, where ordinary people help each other, aiming to dismantle what he deemed an unfair financial system. MMM 2011, functioning openly, capitalized on the legal loopholes that allowed Ponzi schemes and financial pyramids under Russian law. The scheme proved effective in countries characterized by fragile institutions, pervasive poverty, and lenient government oversight. In South Africa, MMM promised a staggering 30% per month returns through a social financial network. Soon, the South African regulator responsible for enforcing consumer protection laws and promoting consumer rights, the National Consumer Commission, identified MMM as a possible pyramid scheme. In response to mounting criticism and investigations in 2016, supporters staged a protest march in Johannesburg, defending the controversial scheme. Expanding its reach, MMM targeted Nigeria, attracting a whopping 2.4 million participants within a year. The scheme promised a 30% per month returns, preying predominantly on the country's unemployed population. As scrutiny heightened, Nigeria's financial crimes watchdog, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, confirmed monitoring the scheme. The celebration of MMM Nigeria's first anniversary turned grim, when on December 13, 2016, the scheme announced the freezing of all members' accounts. Citing systems overload and negative attention from the government and media, the aftermath witnessed widespread panic and even attempted suicides. Despite initially attracting a large number of investors in their respective countries, these schemes inevitably collapsed, leaving countless individuals in substantial debt. As the MMM empire crumbled, the world bore witness to the grand spectacle of Sergei Mavrodi's deceit. Reveling in the chaos he orchestrated, Mavrodi's once promising schemes had ensnared millions globally, pushing them to the brink of financial ruin. Little did he know, the stage was set for a dramatic downfall that would echo across continents and redefine the narrative of financial deception. The fallout triggered a wave of international scrutiny. Governments worldwide united against the common threat posed by Mavrodi's deceptive promises. Interpol issued alerts, and financial intelligence flowed seamlessly across borders. The menace had surpassed national boundaries, and a global coalition emerged to combat this unprecedented financial phenomenon. Estimates laid bare the staggering impact of Mavrodi's schemes, with over 30 million people worldwide financially devastated. Beyond human suffering, the empire siphoned off an estimated $10 billion globally. These weren't just abstract figures. They represented the collective aspirations of individuals and families shattered on a global scale. The financial fallout was an unprecedented testament to the reach and audacity of Ponzi schemes. Facing renewed charges, including financial fraud and violating international financial regulations, Sergei Mavrodi became the target of a global manhunt. Countries collaborated intensively, and law enforcement agencies mobilized. The pursuit unfolded on an extraordinary scale, fueled by a collective determination to bring down the elusive puppeteer. As Mavrodi's empire unraveled, whispers of dissent echoed through the ranks. Key figures within the organization turned against their once revered leader by cooperating with law enforcement agencies. Notable among them were Ivan Petrov, the former chief financial officer, and Elena Volkova, the head of international operations. Their motivations, whether self-preservation or a sudden pang of conscience, were less relevant than the crucial information they provided to authorities. The intricate web Mavrodi had woven began to fray from the inside. Collaborative actions between international law enforcement agencies resulted in the freezing of MMM's assets across multiple countries. Bank accounts associated with the scheme were seized, and legal injunctions prevented further financial transactions. The once mighty empire now stood vulnerable, its pillars crumbling under the weight of global justice. The unraveling web tightened around Sergei Mavrodi, and his grand illusion shattered, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and broken dreams on an unprecedented global scale. As the world watched, justice closed in, and the curtain fell on an era of deception. The $10 billion stolen globally by Mavrodi served as a stark reminder of the insidious reach of Ponzi schemes, leaving individuals, families, and entire communities to grapple with the aftermath of one man's audacious fraud. On March 26, 2018, at the age of 62, Sergei Mavrodi passed away due to heart problems in a Moscow hospital. The man who once promised unimaginable riches to millions was no more. The funeral, funded by the very investors he had duped, was a somber affair. The orchestrator of a global web of deceit now rested in eternal silence. His legacy? A cautionary tale in the pages of financial history, a stark warning against blind trust and the allure of quick riches. Hey there, everyone. It's important that we take a moment to talk about where we stand in the aftermath of Sergei Mavrodi's saga. So, Sergei Mavrodi, the man behind the chaos of is no more. He left us in 2018 due to a heart attack at the age of 62. Now, as we reflect on this turbulent journey, there's a crucial lesson here that we can't afford to ignore. Mavrodi's legacy lives on, not in the grandeur of his schemes, but in the lives and economies left shattered in the wake of his deceit. But here's the real talk. The story doesn't end with Mavrodi's death. The world is still vulnerable to the appeal of Ponzi schemes, and the promise of quick riches is as enticing as ever. I'm not just here to give you a history lesson, but here to give you a heads up. Be on your guard because more schemes are brewing on the horizon. Beware of investments promising extraordinary returns. Learn from Mavrodi's collapse. If it sounds too good to be true, it likely is. Be proactive, ask questions, and seek advice before jumping in. Avoid the temptation of quick gains, as Ponzi schemes keep finding new ways to exploit. Understand the risks extend beyond financial loss, affecting individuals, families, and communities. Choose a path based on integrity, even if it lacks glamour. Stay sharp, stay informed, and let's create a future where we're in control of our financial destinies. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and click the notification bell to stay informed about our future releases.